Hey Pisces, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. My name is Savannah. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm doing your 2025 reading, and with that I have different questions or areas of investigation that Spirit led me to for those readings. And I'm starting off with charms and then pulling from whatever deck Spirit is calling me to for those channeled investigations. If you are new to this channel and something resonates with you, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you are returning, thank you for your support and for being with me and sharing your energy. I'm going to get started with charms for your 2025 reading. So charms may resonate with you in some way to let you know that this reading is for you, but not necessarily. It doesn't have to. It may end up resonating with the message. We will see. All right, Spirit, thank you for joining me in this space. Thank you for joining us. Show me that Pisces energy. Show me that Pisces energy. This morning, I've been kind of like walking around doing my normal morning routine, and I just kept hearing Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. So Spirit was really wanting me to do your reading today. And specifically in the morning. I normally don't record in the morning, but we will see. We'll see what messages come out. Perhaps you are a early riser. Perhaps there is something about like seeing the sunrise. Let's see. Perhaps more sun is coming into your world. Charms for Pisces. Charms for Pisces. Let's see. Charms for Pisces. Let's give one more whirl, Spirit. All right. Okay. First, I always like to pull out the letters. So let me pull the letters out first. All right. I like to pull them out and see if there's any duplicates. Oh, we have a lot of letters here. Okay. So perhaps that's why I kept hearing Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. This was like that. Okay. I'm going to keep it that way because I feel like there's a reason for that. Okay. So these are the letters that we have. Oh, and there's one more over here. All right. So we have D, E, C, C. So two C's, N, two R's, V, three H's. So H, H, H. I have K, F, S, X, G, and P. So I'm going to read those again. D, E, C, C, N, R, R, V, H, 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 K, F, S, X, G, and P. Okay. I have the heart. So love energy here. Also the heart space, emotions. As a water sign, you're very familiar with your emotions and your intuition. So we have the meditative hand, the praying hand here. So grounding yourself, making sure that you are grounded and centered within the self and within your intuition. I have Jace White, so perhaps a name. I have the dragonfly, so sign of transformation, transformation, but perhaps transportation. Perhaps you're going to be transforming locations. Perhaps you've been traveling. transportation. Perhaps you're possibly moving in a particular direction. We have the big feather, so listening to that intuition, also going with the flow. Perhaps this is a big change. I have the numbers 1, 13, 52. I have the star, actually 2 stars. So our deepest hope, our deepest desire, our vision for the path forward. The star has to be chosen over and over and over again. It requires a lot of hard work. It does not come easily. I have the small tree of life. And I say small because over here, I have the anchor with the tree of life. Literally, the anchor is going through the tree of life. And on this particular anchor, it says love. And this is a much bigger tree of life. So anchoring yourself in your roots, anchoring yourself in the things that you build and create for yourself, the things that you hope to become abundant. It's the roots that touch many, many things. And the smaller one, it's just the tree, small growth. I have a butterfly, so once again, that transformation energy. I have a big leaf, so interesting, big leaf and big feather. There are smaller ones in my charms, but both of them are the big ones. So I feel like this is a big change, a big turning point, a turning over a new leaf perhaps. I also have the anchor. So what are you anchoring yourself in? And we had that anchor with the word love on it. So anchors can represent emotional stuckness or remaining in one place, or they can represent anchoring yourself in stability and things that are going to lend to that abundance of the tree of life. We have the wrench, so working hard. Many of you are very, very hard workers. Also, maybe this was a wrench in the plan. Maybe this was unplanned, this big change. I have 2 worlds here. So yeah, closing out one cycle and opening up another one. I have 2 crosses of commitment. Excuse me. I have the purple medallion. I have the all the elements medallion, which is like the manifestation card for me. It's like the magician energy. So using all of the tools, all of your strengths, all of, your mind, your body, your soul, your heart, to create new for yourself, to manifest and pull things towards you. And then aligning yourself with that. We have the elephant. Perhaps this change has been slow coming. Perhaps it's been the elephant in the room. We have the masculine tie. We have, so like that divine masculine energy. We have another heart with the word love on it. So love is definitely coming through in your charms. We have the mask, like removing the blindfold, seeing things very clearly, listening to that intuition. We have the starfish here. Here's the world. Here's the wheel of fortune. It's moving into the next stage of the journey. Could be divine intervention as well in seeing things clearly and seeing, and I'm saying that because of the small tree versus like the larger tree of life. So moving into the next stage, learning the lessons, and the wheel turns. So lessons can be learned, new experiences are able to come through. So closing out one cycle so that a new one can begin. I have the key with the heart on it. So you hold the key to your own heart, to someone else's heart. You hold the key to a love situation, perhaps. And then I got a lot of words here. So let's see here. I have trust, beautiful. So you are beautiful. Inspire, warrior. So stand in your strength. Believe, So trust and believe, and then miracles are on their way, if they haven't occurred already. All right, so that is what I have for you for the charms. Let's see here. I also am feeling interesting, almost like a pounding in my head right here. I was not feeling that even when I started your reading. So perhaps there's some anxiety or just a lot of overthinking about these perhaps big changes that are occurring within your world at this time. All right. Okay, so the first placement for your reading for 2025 is theme for the year. So I am pulling from the Queen of Moon Oracle for the theme for 2025 for you Pisces. Show me theme for 2025 for Pisces, Spirit. Spirit, thank you for those charm messages. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your provision. Thank you for being in this space. Thank you for your nudges, your care. Show me any and all messages that are for the highest good, the highest consciousness of Pisces. All right, theme for Pisces for 2025. Theme for Pisces for 2025. Theme for Pisces for 2025. I'm actually being drawn back to my all signs reading where the change was on the horizon. And I've seen that come out in your charms. Show me Pisces 2025. Theme for Pisces for 2025. All right, Spirit. Theme for Pisces in 2025. Theme for Pisces in 2025. Hunger. Hunger in reverse. Interesting. So it's almost like maybe you were experiencing hunger for something, but in 2025, you're going to actually have that hunger satisfied. You're going to have it like quenched. Let's see, fulfilled. Anything else for Pisces theme for 2025, Spirit? Okay. Gratitude, self-reflection, and faith. Interesting. Those came out in Aquarius's reading last night. But here they are in the reverse. And then I have long night mood, darkness, resilience. Let me see what this is. Fruition. Let me see. The path. The path forward. I need more in this, Spirit. Why is self-reflection, gratitude, and faith in reverse? It's almost like I feel like these things have already occurred. Like having faith, having gratitude, doing the self-reflection, experiencing the hunger, like those things have already occurred. And so it's almost like there's, oh yeah, look. And it was heavy. It was heavy. But it's like you're laying down those experiences in order to stand in your heart, in the fullness of heart. And that's where the abundance comes, right? This is where the fruition comes on the new path. You're standing in love, anchoring yourself in love. Not the small tree, but the large tree that's longevity, that's legacy, that is abundant, and it's overflowing. And the Queen of Cups is an overflowing of heart and emotion. Let me see the self-reflection, gratitude, and faith in reverse, Spirit. Can I get more in this? Yeah, I keep hearing like, I already did it. I already did it. I already did the work. I already know. satisfy me. Okay, show me self-reflection, gratitude, and faith in reverse. Yeah, Knight of Swords. It's like, yeah, breakage. You're leaving a situation. 5 of Pentacles. You want to feel successful and you want to feel seen. I'm hearing. You want to feel seen. 6 of Wands. You want to feel successful. You want to feel victorious. You want to feel abundant. You want to feel like, you know, the things that I do, the where I put my hard work, effort, energy, and dedication, I want to feel seen in it. And I'm holding on to that. I want to be seen. I want to be victorious. I want to wear the crown. I want to be seen for my efforts. And I feel like Knight of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, maybe what you were putting your hard work, dedication, effort, and energy into, it's almost like it wasn't being acknowledged. It was like cutting, like somebody's words were cutting. They didn't build you up. Knight of Swords is very like cutting energy, similar to like the Queen of Swords energy. It's swift, it's fast moving, and it didn't acknowledge like your hard work, your dedication, your commitment, your efforts. And here, what I see in hunger, self-reflection, gratitude, and faith all being in reverse is like, no, I want to hold on to this idea of, I want to be victorious. I want to be seen. I want to be acknowledged. And then there's like breakage here. Yeah, like walking away. Okay. Page of Wands, yeah, walking away, looking towards something that is inspiring to you, something that will help you to feel seen, right? Walking on a different path where it's leading to the light, right? Pisces, 1 second, my dog is going nuts. Sorry about that, Pisces. So there was a delivery. We're actually having next month my daughter's baby shower out in Ohio. We live in California, so all the gifts are getting shipped here. And so I think that's what that is, that package. But anyway, so getting back to the path, like really stepping into a new path that is going to bring you that illumination, right? It's going to bring you that ability to be seen, to be understood, to be felt, I'm hearing. So yeah, there's like an emotional element here, for sure, which does not surprise me, right? As a water sign. I got a hair on me. Okay, so I have numbers 29, 17, 23, 31, 37, and 8 on the board right now. All right, so your theme for the year is really stepping into this path that is going to lead to abundance, but most importantly, I believe, is being seen, being acknowledged, being felt. Being victorious. And you are holding on to that vision. Like, I keep on hearing, I want to be felt. I want to be felt. And in being felt, that is what being felt and understood That is what satisfies the hunger in you. Okay. All right. Interesting. Let's get energy supporting you for 2025. Spirit, what am I pulling for supportive energy? Energy supporting Pisces for 2025. Okay. Being called to this deck. Love these cards. Actually got them in Utah. Interesting. Have you ever been to Utah? Not somewhere I would probably ever live. But it is a great foodie place. All right, energy supporting you. Energy supporting Pisces for 2025. What is the energy supporting Pisces for 2025? Energy supporting Pisces for 2025. Energy supporting Pisces for 2025. Energy supporting Pisces for 2025. I'm hearing walking the path. Walking the path. Energy supporting Pisces 2025. All right, let's do one more, Spirit. Energy supporting Pisces 2025. Literally, walk your truth. I heard walking the path, walk your truth. Claim it. The hand. Number 35, walk your truth. Hold on to the vision that you have for yourself. Walk in your truth. Believe. Believe. Walk in your truth and believe. 35 and 4. And then integrity. Look at this. I also see this in the 6 of Wands card, integrity. It's that being seen for who you are, being understood for the integrity that you have. For your intuition, literally the third eye is being illuminated here. And then in the palm of your hand, there is light. So walk your truth, believe, and have integrity. I also see like the angel wings, like literally adorning you, right? With this medallion. So this perhaps could be spiritual for you. And like walking the truths that are being given to you and believing, having belief in them. Literally move forward. This is the big change. Move forward on the path. Okay. All right. So this is the energy supporting you. Walking your truth, having belief, and standing in your integrity, standing for the things that you deserve to experience in this lifetime, right? Okay. All right. Energy challenging you. Let's get from the archetypes, energy challenging, and actually I'm being called to this deck as well. So let's pull out the cards and then we'll get into messages that Spirit has about them. Let's see the energy challenging Pisces. The energy challenging Pisces. Can I see the energy challenging Pisces in 2025? I'm also hearing like have confidence. So the 6 of Wands is also confident energy. So have confidence to walk your truth and believe in yourself, right? Believe in the path that you are walking and believe in your truth enough to embark on the path. So energy challenging Pisces in 2025, Spirit. The Father, the Father, that masculine energy, like perhaps stepping into masculine energy. Oh, we did have the masculine tide, didn't we? In your charms. So perhaps embodying masculine energy and yeah, like stepping into your strength. Yeah, I see that on this card as well. Masculine energy here. Okay. Energy challenging Pisces. Let's do one more, Spirit. Energy challenging Pisces in 2025. Energy challenging Pisces in 2025. Energy challenging Pisces in 2025. Challenges for Pisces in 2025. There's such an emphasis on the head. I remember I got that, like that little knocking small headache for a moment. Something about the head space. Perhaps your thoughts. Perhaps tapping into your third eye. Energy challenging Pisces in 2025. Interesting. Is there anything else? The eternal child. I'm hearing security. Agape, unconditional love. There's that Queen of Cups energy. Agape, unconditional love. So in Christianity, like agape in the Bible is like the similar, like it's God's love, right? It's unconditional. You don't have to do anything to earn it, right? Oh, and that kind of goes back to that Six of Wands. You don't have to do anything to earn someone's love. You just want to be felt and you want to be understood. You want unconditional love. You want the agape type of love. Like I don't have to do in order to receive. Interesting. Perhaps this is an inner child wound, the eternal child, where you felt like you had to perform in order to gain love. The eternal child. What's interesting about this card, and I got that download about security, is, okay, there's like the illumination, right? And then it's the child's hands, and you would think that they're like grabbing on, but they're not. There's space there. And so perhaps what you've been holding on to prior to embarking on this new path, it was almost like it was necessary to create space for you to break out of, I need to hold on to security at all costs. It was false. Remember, there was the small tree, and then there's this bigger tree that's anchored in love and in emotions. That's the tree of life. That's longevity. That's legacy. Perhaps this is an inner child wound of like wanting so, or needing to hold on so tightly to security. But in doing that, you weren't seen, you weren't acknowledged, you weren't feeling that agape love, right? Unconditional love. It was almost like performative. Oh, that's interesting. It was almost performative. This situation was almost performative. Can I get more on that, Spirit? I think that's something important. This situation was almost performative. Can I get more on that? This situation was almost performative. wasn't aligned with your truth, wasn't aligned with who you are, wasn't aligned with like your emotional self and being felt. Remember, that was such a huge emphasis, being felt. Tell me more about, it was almost performative. Show me performative. Perhaps love was performative. Perhaps that's the inner child wound. It's performative. It's like, what can I do? The Chariot. So the Chariot is a healing energy. It's also like, it's healing of our shadow and our light, our shadow selves and our light selves, right? It also moves in a particular direction. It goes this way or that way. There is no in between. The Hierophant, commitment, our book of life. So perhaps beliefs that we have subscribed to. It was almost a performative situation, perhaps based on beliefs that you subscribe to. And this is where you put your heart and you put your work and investment, but you weren't seeing the truth. Ace of Swords in reverse, you didn't have clarity or understanding about that you were really wanting a lover's connection, an emotional, equally felt and understood connection. Oh, this is interesting. You wanted an empress, someone that is so full of love and so full of abundance, and so the empress is unconditional love. Interesting. So perhaps a situation that you were in, and look at that would be your wish fulfillment, and the Tower is coming in or has come in. Your sharp understanding about this. The situation I was in, it was performative. It was rooted in inner child wounds about security and needing to hold on to that at all costs, even at the expense of myself and being felt and understood. But the lover's connection, it is equally felt. It is equally understood. It is experienced on an emotional and a spiritual level. It is unconditional love. And you want that. You want agape. This is what's challenging you. In 2025 is like understanding those inner child wounds and that programming that kept you committed in a situation, person, place, or thing that you didn't feel seen. You didn't feel felt. Yeah, you didn't feel felt. It wasn't equally felt and experienced on an emotional and spiritual level. Remember that third eye was like being illuminated. That's the spiritual. That's seeing things clearly. This is truth. This is the truth. But it was in reverse, and then the Tower is coming in to pull down all those illusions and delusions that you've been living by. Interesting. Okay, so this is the energy challenging you in 2025. Let's see what new perspectives are... What new perspectives are needed? I originally had pulled this for the challenge, but I think I'm going to use it for the perspectives. What new perspectives are needed in 2025? Oh. Also feeling called to this one. Interesting, because this is actually one of my, like, more of my challenge decks. Perhaps there's new perspectives needed in the challenges that you're going to be experiencing in 2025. They feel very connected. They feel very, very connected. Can I see the new perspectives needed for Pisces in 2025? The new perspectives needed for Pisces in 2025. New perspectives needed for Pisces in 2025. Vigilance for the path. Remember, we have that path up here. Remaining determined to walk the path. Even if you don't know where it's leading, it is leading to fruition, Spirit says. So having vigilance on the path, and then intellect. It's in the reverse. Intellect, not relying on intellect will help. Look at the seeker, ascension, and meditation. Seeing things from a spiritual perspective. So not relying so much on intellect, but instead relying on intuition and the downloads and the messages, relying on the emotions, the spiritual, rather than your mind. This is where new perspectives are needed. Don't rely so much on intellect and logic, but instead rely on your spiritual and your emotional essence, because this is where the ascension and the stability actually comes from. Security. The path is very stable. It's my Four of Wands card. It's stability. This is where lying on the spiritual and the emotional is actually going to lend to the stability. And the abundance. But you have to be vigilant on the path that seems like right now there is no abundance. Look at that tree on there. All it is limbs. But then look at here. When you rely on the spiritual and the emotional, that's where abundance is. Walking your truth, having belief on the path. Okay, so new perspectives needed. All right, thank you for that, Spirit. Let's get from this deck. What other new perspectives are needed? Being drawn to the octopus on the intellect card. It's interesting. It's almost like the tentacles of the octopus. The tentacles of the mind. You have to overcome the tentacles of the mind. And like thinking in logic and practicality rather than your spiritual and emotional essence. All right. What other new perspectives are needed for Pisces in 2025? New perspectives needed for Pisces in 2025. New perspectives needed for Pisces in 2025. Spiritual message and repression. Yeah, repression, spiritual message, and this is a free message. To free yourself from those inner child wounds. From the things that, those performative situations. Perhaps there's been repression of why you've held on to like security so tightly in your life. Guide, forgiveness. Anything else? Dream message, spiritual message. Repression. There's the third eye too. See things that have been repressed. And abundance. Something did flip over. Mirror effect. There's that lover's connection. Mirroring one another. We have the number 13, 39, 41, 39, 41, 22, and 13. We have abundance, learning, literally education and learning, and love. So perhaps you've been repressing love, or at least the emotions. I'm really being drawn. It's not like a repressing love. It's just not feeling it at the highest level. It's not experiencing it at the highest level. It's not experiencing it at the agape level, where it's just felt and it's experienced and it's equally experienced, and the emotions in your reading are so important. It's coming through so strongly. The difference between holding on to things because that's what I'm supposed to do, or that's my book of life, or this is what I've committed to, this is what I've put my hard work, effort, and my investment into, versus this other path that is filled with mirroring, agape, unconditional love, abundance, empowerment, the Empress, wish fulfillment, equal love, and spiritual and emotional connection. That's the path to fruition, to abundance. I'm being drawn to 37 and 8, so that's what, 45? Message of forgiveness. So perhaps something around the age of 45 needs to be forgiven. Or someone from around the age of 45. We have the number 40 on here. Message of forgiveness. Anger. Yeah. Burden of tears. That was hard for you? Interesting. Okay. What you have intuitive knowing about in 2025. Can I see what Pisces has intuitive knowing about in 2025? Actually, I'm called to this. Excuse me. Truth. Whenever my nose like itches in a reading, or I sneeze or something like that, truth is how I like interpret that. What you have intuitive knowing about. Okay. I'm feeling this one. What does Pisces have intuitive knowing about in 2025? What does Pisces have intuitive knowing about in 2025? Intuitive knowing about in 2025 for Pisces. Intuitive knowing about for 2025 for Pisces. Does Pisces have intuitive knowing about in 2025? Ascending. Ascension, learning and expansion. expansion, transcending, preparing for union, the new phase, the new world. Yeah, and then coffin in the reverse, leaving endings in as endings. Ascension. You have intuitive knowing about the fact that you are ascending. You are learning, you're expanding, you're transcending that transformation and the charms. You're preparing for union. You're moving into the next phase. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Can I see more on what Pisces has intuitive knowing about? Okay, so ascension. What else? Really being drawn to this wish fulfillment card. You have intuitive knowing about what your wish fulfillment is, and that's that hunger in reverse. You know what is going to satisfy your hunger. What does Pisces have intuitive knowing about in 2025? Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. This is interesting, especially the placement. Two of Swords in reverse, no more confusion surrounding a Queen of Pentacles. So that's either you or that's someone else. Queen of Pentacles, somebody that really is a nurturing energy. They build their world. They stand in their independence. They build their world, but they know how to receive as well. There's no more confusion about this. So either that's you, and you have no more confusion about what the world that you want to create for yourself, or this is someone else and you have no more confusion about the world that you want to create with this individual. Can I get more on this? Can I get more on this Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords in reverse? Eight of Cups. There's the return. It's Eight of Cups in reverse. You're returning to somebody. Someone that you didn't commit to, but now you want to claim it, the Emperor. I'm hearing someone who's outside the performative. I see that in the Hierophant in reverse. It's someone that's outside the performative. It's felt, the Emperor. It's claimed. There's a return here, Eight of Cups. Look at this, Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, the Emperor. Eight of Cups in the upright is moving away from, and it's emotional withdrawal. Eight of Cups in reverse is coming back to and emotionally connecting. Because you want Ten of Pentacles. You want the ultimate tree of life. Anything else about the Emperor, Queen of Pentacles? The Emperor is also that masculine energy. Page of Cups, opening up. Message, small messages of love. It's the start. Page of Cups, it's the start. It's being open to connecting. The Magician, there's the manifestation. Perhaps you've been manifesting this, but resisting it at the same time. Because you no longer want to walk the path of Knight of Pentacles where it's all practical and it's just methodical and it's performative. You want to move in the direction of heart. Wow. Four of Pentacles, the Chariot, Knight of Cups. Where love is felt, where love is delivered, where love is experienced. Emotional connectivity. Interesting. Okay. So opportunities for healing in 2025. Can I see opportunities for healing in 2025? Opportunities for healing in 2025. Also feeling this one. Opportunities for healing in 2025 for Pisces. Opportunities for healing in 2025. If this is not love related for you, if that doesn't resonate with you, this could simply be major decisions about what fulfills you, what fills your cup. Where do you want to put your love and your unconditional love and your dedication and your commitment in? What path is going to lead to abundance for you? What's going to leave you satisfied? But a huge emphasis on listening to your intuition, going after your wish fulfillment, ascending, and feeling emotions. Okay, opportunities for healing, energetic clearing. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Yeah, the attachments, the inner child wounds, remember? And then karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. So energetic clearing and karma. Emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan, and there's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. Karma is not necessarily negative. Karma is simply a principle of what we put out will come back to us, right? So perhaps there's needed to be the opportunity for healing is to clear the energy. We saw that forgiveness card, emptying yourself of fear and attachments. So healing those fears and those attachments. Remember, there was that fear of security. Also attachments to like your book of life. The Spirit says there's nothing that can't be addressed in the current life. Interesting. There is guidance available to you. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, remember intellect was in the reverse over here. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. One that doesn't shift, right? One that is steady. One that is felt and understood. One that is stable. But remember, that stability down here was in emotions and spiritual. Interesting. Your reading is so interesting, Pisces. I love it. I love this for you. Okay. So, we're also being called to this one. So, opportunities for healing for Pisces in 2025. Opportunities for healing in 2025. Opportunities for healing in 2025. Opportunity for healing for 2025 for Pisces. Pisces healing 2025. Pisces healing 2025. Can I see what can be healed for Pisces in 2025. Clarity, I just wanted to pop out. True offering. May I release the fears, the illusions, that's the Tower energy, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. And then creative blocks. If you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Yeah, blocks. So whether they're creative blocks or something that has been like kind of keeping you holding on, right? That security. Release the blocks and restrictions. This is the opportunity for healing and releasing those fears and illusions that keep you from true offering. And then compassion. As you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. So definitely having compassion for the self and for others is an opportunity for healing in 2025. Let's see your opportunities for joy in 2025, for joy and happiness in 2025. And let's see opportunity for joy and happiness in 2025 for Pisces. Let me grab a drink real quick. Opportunity for joy and happiness for Pisces in 2025. 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 Joy and happiness for Pisces, Pisces in 2025. Joy and happiness for Pisces in 2025, Spirit. I'm hearing like just keep walking the path. Keep walking the path. Keep taking every step. The Two of Cups just wanted to pop out. So love, emotional connection, perhaps new contract. Could be with a person, place, thing, or situation. Opportunity for joy and happiness for Pisces in 2025. The Star, and it's been under your moon, and there's the Six of Cups. Oh my God. Oh, the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, Six of Cups, soul bond. It's been under your moon that this has been your vision and your deepest desire and your deepest hope for your path forward. It's the thing that it's been under your moon. The Star. And then this soul bond connection, that lover's connection, that emotional union. Look at, like in this one, in this representation, it's almost, and then too, it's like looking at the child version of yourself as well, right? The dreams that you had for emotional union and what that looks like. What does a lover look like? What does that connection look like? This was a dream of yours as a child. And literally there's a luggage here. The child is sitting on a bag. I remember there was breakage up here. Like walking away from something, traveling away from something, moving on a new path. This pathway has been your deepest desire, but it's been under your moon. Perhaps you didn't want to face it. Perhaps you didn't want to see it. Remember, we had that blindfold in the beginning. There's been a lot of internal reflection on this. The Hermit, a lot of deep internal reflection. The Hermit, it's not only getting the downloads and the promptings and the messages from our third eye, right? From our intuition, from our innermost self. It's not only receiving it, but then it's putting it to action. So the Hermit is experienced. It's a healing energy. And the Hermit takes all this information, right? All of the understanding that comes in this internal reflection, and they apply it on the path forward. And that is what leads to fruition, abundance, and in experiences, right? So through this internal reflection, clarity has come. Remember, Ace of Swords was in reverse up top. Now Ace of Swords is in the upright, about what would make you feel emotionally fulfilled. 10 of Cups. What are the connections that when I look out on the horizon, I give to them and they give back to me, and it's emotional fulfillment. I love this for you. So that's your opportunity for joy and happiness, is to follow the pathway towards the 6 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the dream that you've had as a child about what connection looks like, what emotional connection looks like. That's your vision. And it's been under your moon, but it's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment and happiness. 10 of Cups, that's ultimate happiness. Okay, let's see opportunities in connection. So let's see, show me this connection or opportunities in connection for Pisces. Once again, I am seeing a lot of like lovers energy here. 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the lovers, right? So definitely romantic. But it also can be nostalgic. It could just be new contracts, perhaps even new career. That is something that you desired even as a child. So take it as it resonates for you. Let's see. Opportunities in connection for Pisces. Pisces, I feel like your reading is way longer than others, but we will see. Opportunities in connection for Pisces in 2025. Opportunities in connection for 2025. Opportunities in connection for 2025. 5 of Cups, overcoming sadness and grief. The Hermit, 3 of Wands, looking towards the future because you've gained new perspective about where your light is. 9 of Wands, the Hanged Man, 9 of Wands. Perhaps it's taken you a long time to do this, but you've gained all the insight that you need about the future and looking towards the future. The Hermit, 3 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Yeah, you've made the decision to look towards your future, to see what's on the horizon. You're waiting for your ships to come in, but it's not waiting. It's like you're taking the path. You have all the insights that you need. You've gained all the perspective you need. The Hanged Man, 9 of Wands, you know that you no longer want to live in sadness and grief. You're stepping into the unknown. There's the 6 of Wands, the Star. Remember that 6 of Wands at the top, and they said you want to be felt, you want to be understood. This has been under your moon, but it's attached to your star, being felt and understood in that it's attached to the star. Being felt and being understood is attached to the star. And then look at here, what is attached to the star? Soul bond. 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the star. A soul bond connection that you feel felt and understood emotionally and spiritually, and you've been perhaps resisting this, but you're ready to take the leap of faith, the Fool, to reunite. 3 of Cups. This is your opportunities and connection. And you have intuitive knowing. It's based in your intuition and your truth and in your heart and in your passion. Oh my God. And then look at the 6 of Cups again. Soul bond. It's all the elements. It's your fire. It's your heart. It's your knowledge. It's your thoughts. It's your intuition. It's nostalgia. It's the deepest desire that you had as a child. Literally, the child is on this card again. You're laying down the burdens. Remember, we saw that 10 of Wands. You're laying down the burdens and you're offering a new beginning, and this was unexpected for you. The Tower. Remember that tower up here, and it was surrounding that lover's connection. This is an offering for a new stable beginning. To rebuild. Wow. Okay. So, was this what you don't see coming? No, I think this was the opportunities and connection. I'm not sure, but we're going to do what you don't see coming. I feel like that's what you don't see coming, the Tower, right? Let's just pull a couple on this, Spirit. What does Pisces not see coming? You showed me 2 towers surrounding this connection, or this contract. 2 of Pentacles, making the decision, creating the balance. What does Pisces not see coming in 2025? What does Pisces not see coming in 2025? Strength. Overcoming the moon. Having strength for the path forward, not living under the moon. You don't see this coming, that these things that have been under your moon, this connection that has been under your moon, these towers are coming in, and you're going to have sharp understanding about what is attached to your star, the vision that you have for your life. The moon reverse, and strength. Look at strength, manifestation. Queen of Wands. Pulling this into you with strength and with passion. Perhaps you don't see that. This is what you don't see coming. Or the manifestations that you have been manifesting, maybe subconsciously, are coming to you. 4 of Cups. It's that cup that you didn't, I'm hearing that cup that you didn't choose. So on the traditional 4 of Cups, there's 3 cups. They're spilled over, and there's one being handed to the individual. but the person is so focused on the 3 cups that have spilled over that they're not seeing the one that's right in front of them, that's being handed to them. This is what you don't see coming, is that 1 cup is attached to your star. Okay. And then what's going to manifest over the next year? We just had the manifestation, the magician. What's going to manifest over the next year for Pisces? What's going to manifest over the next year for Pisces? What's going to manifest over the next year for Pisces? What is going to manifest over the next year for Pisces? What's going to manifest over the next year for Pisces? Whoa, there's too many. There's the ascension, the phoenix, rising, understanding your truth. Oh my gosh. And then 6 of cups again, 3 of wands, heading in that direction, looking towards the future with that 6 of cups, that soul bond, rising from the ashes, resurrecting something that was in the ashes, because it's your truth and you understand it more. You understand what's felt and experienced and understood, equally felt, experienced, and understood. And look at Queen of Swords, King of Swords, divine counterpart. That's the soul bond. You don't see this coming, or what's going to manifest. The celestial weaver. Yeah, this is divine. This is, and literally the lovers. Oh my gosh. This was divine intervention. This was divine timing. Whatever this journey that you have been on has been leading you back to this connection, so that you can walk this path differently, void of attachments and fears and illusions and holding on to those inner child woundings. Wow. Page of Wands. And literally there it is. You're starting on the path and you are going to feel confident in it. 6 of Wands. You know it's where you're supposed to go. King of Cups, the Emperor in reverse. You're letting go of ego, pride. 7 of Wands. You're going to fight for this. You're going to fight for love. King of Cups. This is what's going to manifest over the next year. King of Cups, love, those emotions. Knight of Wands, the passion. You're making the decision. For your path forward. Love this for you. Let's get advice for you. Pisces, this is a beautiful reading. I can see so many different ways of interpretation for this. This is love. This is spiritual. This is emotional. This is healing, inner child wounding. This is, I could even see this in career context and, you know, your star pathway in terms of what do I invest myself in. There's so many different ways of interpretation, but the major theme is I want to be equally felt and understood, and I see that happening, and you didn't see this coming, but this is what's going to manifest over the next year in 2025, that agape, that unconditional love. And it is going to lead, this path is leading to abundance, that legacy, your wish fulfillment, your wish even as a young child, for the kind of connection that you wanted to feel and experience. All right, advice for Pisces for 2025. 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 She who knows. Yeah, the wisdom, the clarity, the resolution. That clarity is coming in those towers. So know your truth. Allow truth to be felt and understood. She who battles, yeah, justice. What's fair and correct for you? Be fierce, commit to the path forward. So know your truth and then be fierce on the path. When you're taking those steps, when you're walking your truth, be fierce and be dedicated and be committed to it. Because it's going to lead to fruition and abundance. Anything else? Advice for Pisces? And she who unfolds, embrace and self-care. She who unfolds, she who takes the journey. Oh, look it. And then she who prepares, formulates, strategizes, devises. And she who dreams, yeah. You wanted more. You wanted your hunger satisfied for emotional and spiritual connection. I love this for you, Pisces. Wow. Oh, I hope that this helped you. I hope you have a wonderful 2025 and take care.